Welcome back to my channel, World Coin Mystique. It's that time of the year again, when the world goes crazy for deals, discounts, and limited-time offers. Black Friday, a day when people rush into stores, waiting in long lines, hoping to grab something special before it's gone forever. But what if I told you that your best Black Friday deal isn't sitting on a store shelf or hidden in an online cart? It might already be sitting right inside your pocket. Sounds impossible, right? Well, stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you could completely change the way you look at your spare change forever. Imagine finding a small, ordinary-looking coin that could make you richer than any Black Friday sale ever could. No flashy advertisements, no waiting in lines, no checkout codes. Just a single coin that most people spend without even thinking twice. And here's the shocking part. This one coin has been sold for as much as $9,000. Yes, you heard that right. $9 million. And right now, as people around the country are searching for the best Black Friday deals, someone out there might be holding this unbelievable treasure without even knowing it. Now imagine this. Thousands of people across the U.S. are right now exchanging coins at cash registers, paying for their coffee or buying things online for Black Friday. One of them could be holding a small silver-colored dime that's worth millions. The real question is, could that person be you? This story began quietly, with collectors across America noticing something unusual about a small batch of dimes minted in the late 1990s. At first, nobody paid much attention. But then, one collector stumbled upon a single coin that looked ordinary but behaved differently when tested under light. Its composition, its finish, and even its tiny mint mark told a story no one expected. That's when experts began to dig deeper, and what they discovered changed the world of coin collecting forever. So before you scroll away or rush to another video, listen carefully. Because if you happen to have this specific dime sitting in your pocket or coin jar, you might be sitting on a jackpot that could change your life forever. This isn't one of those fake internet rumors or clickbait stories. This is a real coin verified by professional collectors with real auction records to back it up. And with Black Friday approaching, the coin market is about to heat up again, meaning now is the perfect time to check your coins. Learn the signs and maybe, just maybe, catch your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But let's take a step back. Why would anyone pay $9 million for a dime? The answer lies in rarity, history, and human fascination. Every now and then, the U.S. Mint makes a small mistake. Something as tiny as a wrong metal composition, a missing letter, or a misplaced mint mark. These mistakes turn ordinary coins into once-in-a-generation finds. Collectors all over the world compete to own them, and prices skyrocket to unbelievable levels. And one of those mistakes happened in the year 1998. It was a normal production year at the Denver Mint. Millions of Roosevelt Dimes rolled out of the machines, perfectly shaped, perfectly stamped, and perfectly ordinary. But among them, a few came out different, almost undetectably different. One coin in particular carried a minting error so rare that experts still debate how it even happened. This tiny imperfection, invisible to most people's eyes, made it one of the most valuable coins ever found in circulation. That coin was the 1998 Roosevelt Dime with the D mint mark. Now you might be thinking, wait, I've seen that dime before? What makes it so valuable? That's the beauty of it. The coin looks just like every other dime you've ever used. It features the familiar portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front, with the word Liberty and the year 1998 clearly stamped. On the back, the torch, olive branch, and oak branch design. Nothing unusual, right? But what most people don't realize is that a few of these coins were struck using the wrong die combination. Some were made from silver planchets meant for proof coins. Others had microscopic design variations only visible under magnification. When the first of these coins surfaced at a collector's convention, it shocked everyone. The coin had been found in regular circulation, just an ordinary dime someone used to buy a cup of coffee. But when the buyer noticed its shine, looked a bit different, and decided to test it, the discovery blew open one of the greatest modern coin mysteries. The coin was verified by grading experts, placed in a protective holder, and later sold at a private auction for nearly $9,000. Now think about that for a second. A 10-cent coin that turned into a multi-million-dollar treasure. It's the kind of thing that sounds like a legend, but it's true. And with every Black Friday season, collectors and treasure hunters go on alert, checking their coins again, hoping lightning might strike twice. This is why I always tell my viewers, before you spend your coins this Black Friday, stop and look closely. That dime in your pocket could be more than just change. It could be your ticket to life-changing wealth. So what makes this coin so rare? There are a few key signs you need to check for. First, look for the D mint mark, located just beside the date 1998. The D stands for Denver Mint, and it's one of the main clues. But not every 1998 D dime is valuable, only the ones with the unique error pattern or different metal tone. If your coin feels slightly heavier, looks shinier, or has a smoother edge, don't ignore it. It might be the one. Another reason this coin is so extraordinary is its error type. Some experts believe the rare version was struck using leftover proof planchets, meaning special metal blanks intended for collector's sets accidentally ended up in the regular minting machines. That small accident created one of the rarest dimes in U.S. history. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC confirmed that only a tiny number of these coins have ever been authenticated. That's why the value skyrocketed to $9 million for one verified piece. Others in near-perfect condition could still fetch hundreds of thousands or even millions today. But here's the part that most people don't realize. Many of these coins are still out there, hiding in change jars, bankrolls, and forgotten drawers. And every Black Friday, when people start spending their change more often, there's a higher chance that one of these rare coins slips into circulation again. That's why collectors call this time of year the Coin Hunter's Black Friday. While others are chasing gadgets and discounts, the real treasure hunters are checking their coins, exchanging rolls at banks and searching for the next big discovery. And believe it or not, it's worked before. In 2019, a lucky collector in Florida found one of these rare 1998 D Roosevelt Dimes in a handful of coins from a soda machine. He sent it for grading, and when it came back verified, the value estimate hit over $1.2 million. That one moment changed his life completely. Now imagine if something like that happened to you. You're at a store this Black Friday handing over your coins, when suddenly you realize one of them looks a bit too shiny. Too perfect. You pull it back, look closer, and see that small D next to 1998. Your heart skips a beat. What if this is it? What if you're holding a $9 million dime? That's the kind of excitement that makes coin collecting more thrilling than any holiday sale. But remember, only about 1 in every 100,000 coins even has the potential to be this valuable. That's why patience and awareness matter. Most people ignore their change completely. They toss it into jars or donate it without looking. Yet the difference between an ordinary dime and a life-changing one could be just a tiny detail invisible to the naked eye. That's why, in this video, I'll walk you through exactly how to identify, verify, and even sell this coin if you find one. Because if you're lucky enough to have it, you should know the right steps to take, where to send it, who to contact, and how to avoid scams. Too many people rush to sell their rare coins to unverified buyers and end up losing thousands. But with proper knowledge, you can make sure you get the full value your treasure deserves. And here's a small secret. The best time to sell rare coins often aligns with the Black Friday and holiday season. Why? Because collectors and investors have their eyes open, ready to buy high-value items as gifts or additions to their portfolios. Coin auctions heat up, demand surges, and prices often reach their annual peak. So if you find one of these coins now, you're catching the market at the perfect time. Before I continue with the step-by-step process on how to sell, let me tell you one more real story that proves this isn't fantasy. A retired teacher from California discovered one of these coins mixed with her grocery change. She had no idea it was special until she watched a YouTube video, just like this one, and decided to take a closer look. When she saw the unusual shine and D mark, she sent it for grading. 2 months later, her coin was certified and sold at auction for over $2.5 million. That one decision changed everything for her. So if you're still watching this, congratulations. You're already ahead of 99% of people who ignore what's right in front of them. Because the truth is, luck only helps those who are prepared to notice it. Now let's break down what you should do next. First, gather all your dimes, especially the ones from the 1990s. Clean them gently using a soft cloth. Never polish or scratch them. Look closely under bright light for the 1998 date and D mint mark. Check the edge for smoothness and color differences.